Hello guys, it's Lucio Lejo here, and today we have another successful story. Today we have Ivonne. So Ivonne is an English teacher. She actually have gotten her FCE like 2 months ago, I guess, and she
Yeah,
got
too
the
much.
and she got the highest score in this certificate, and now she's planning to take her IELTS because she wants to study and work abroad. And yes, Yvonne, hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm very happy for the results that I have gotten. And I mean,
Mm.
in the last exam I took, and hopefully I'm gonna get like the same results in the next exam I'm gonna take in January.
Of course, of course. I mean, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. So tell us, what were you doing before you enrolled in the program? Like, why first the FCE, now the IELTS? So what happened there?
Well, first of all, since
Mhm.
I graduated, I've been working as an English teacher in an
Mhm.
institute, and also I
Mhm.
was working in a school.
Mhm.
But the problem is that once you get a job, you just get comfortable in your position, confident, and you don't just stop looking for more. That's
Mhm.
what I did. So, but then I realized that as an English teacher, as I am always giving recommendations to my students, I also need
Mhm.
to improve myself, to keep on training myself.
Good.
That's why I saw your videos on YouTube, like the stories, the results of your students. That's why I decided to enroll in the program.
I like that. So you admitted that like at some point in your life you were not growing professionally,
Mhm.
personally, and you wanted to take this extra step, right? The extra mile.
Yeah, that's right. Because as an English teacher, you need your certifications because it's
Mhm.
like that is going to show your students that it is possible to do it. I mean, for them to do it too.
Mhm. Good. Okay, so why the IELTS now?
Because I believe that everything is like step by step. First,
Good.
I took the FC because it's the first certification that I mean I
Mhm.
was supposed to take years ago, but I didn't. And now the IELTS because I'm planning to study abroad,
Good.
especially because the master that I want in linguistics is not something that I can find here. And
Good.
I can find it in a university in the United States or maybe in Europe.
Great.
And yes.
That's good. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Now, how was your experience with our program?
Actually, I think the program that I mean you teachers gave like the tools,
Mm.
like to be familiarized, to get familiarized with exam, also to increase my confidence in my knowledge. Because
Good.
sometimes you are kind of afraid. Every time you hear like international exam certification,
Mm.
you tend to get kind of afraid. That's what happened to
Yes.
me. That was I was postponing and postponing to take the first exam. But now, I mean, after you show me like, okay, like these are the parts of the exam, let's practice this. Okay. I mean, I got confident, of course. That's why I decided to take the first one. Now, of course, because I need the IELTS, that's why I'm also, I mean, now that I know that it's not so difficult to be taken, I mean,
Hmm.
it's just something that you need to apply your strategies because you, as an English teacher, at least you have the knowledge. But something that you gave us is like what are the tools, what are the strategies that we need to apply in order to get good results.
It's very important to mention, right, Yvonne, because many people are afraid of taking these exams, and they shouldn't. I mean, I know many people who are very good at English, and just because they heard that someone else failed in the exam, they don't want to take that risk, right? Like they feel afraid, they feel frightened, they paralyze, and it shouldn't be that way. So first, I like that strategy that you just mentioned, right? So first you went for the, let's call it like the easiest certificate, like the FCE. Then you get some confidence, and after this, you took the next step, so a much harder exam, right?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it is important not to go. I mean, if you're kind of afraid as I was, not
Mm.
to go to the most difficult because there are more difficult
Yes.
ones. So but at least to start, I mean, creating the confidence in yourself
Good.
by taking the one that maybe you're going to be able to get a good result on. So that's what I did. I wasn't
Mhm.
expecting a really high score like an A, which is the maximum, as you told
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
And so now, yes, now that I believe more in myself, of course, I'm ready to take the IELTS. Yeah, and I know that I'm gonna get that. Because depending on the subject or the major that you want to study or the master you want to take,
Mhm.
you have to get a specific, punctuation, a specific mark.
Correct. Correct.
And now with the
Which is
practice
band
test that we
7 or band 7.5.
actually for mine is 6.5 or
Okay.
7.
Great.
Of course,
Great.
I'm expecting to get 7.5, right?
Yeah.
No, not to be just good with the 6.5, because I guess that it's not good to just feel confident with one small scores. You
Good.
have
Good.
to go into the highest.
Great. Aim for the stars, right?
That's right.
Great.
Mhm.
Okay. So what are your plans for the future, Yvonne? So right now you already have your FCE and you're booking your IELTS exam the next week. So what are your plans for the future?
First of all, taking into account all the strategies that you gave me, I'm going to apply
Mhm.
them all in order to continue working on my reading, because I guess that the readings are huge, and that's one of the most challenging parts of the exam.
Mhm.
But it's not difficult. It's
Good.
just strategy. And yeah, with the books that you gave me, I'm gonna continue working on, because at least I have the materials, so
Great.
that is good. I have the answer keys as well, so I'm gonna do my self-study, get
Mhm.
ready, and of course take the exam. And after that, of course, continue working on my application to the university I'm applying to.
So next year in 2022, you are leaving Peru.
Yes. I
Great.
hope that with the bless of God, I can do it, because
You
the
will.
only thing that is stopping me from applying to the university actually is the exam, because I have the transcripts, I have the recommendations, I have my goal statement, I
You
have
have all the
everything. Just the
requirements.
exam,
Great.
just
That's
the exam is the
fantastic.
one that I need.
Good, Yvonne. And just the last question to finish this interview. What would you recommend to those English teachers out there or professionals who also want to study abroad, take their careers to the next level, but who haven't gotten these certifications? What would you recommend to these individuals?
Yeah, it's like, I know that sometimes our salary could be good, but we should always like expect more, because if we are professionals, if we have studied something, why not continue on improving?
Mhm.
And not only for us, but also, as for teachers, for the students, because it's not only for us, it's also for them. The
Yeah.
only way to give them the best of us is just continue training, continue on improving. Actually, my students are my motivation, because I'm always telling them, students, if you want to study abroad, you have to do this, you have to do the other. And they are really encouraged I
Great.
really encourage my students to do so. So I need to encourage myself too, right?
You
So
gotta
yeah,
be that role
don't,
model, right?
that's right. And to be a role model, you have to, to be
Mhm.
a role model with your example, right? That's what
Correct.
I'm doing this. And also something that, you need to improve. I
Mhm.
mean, it's part of life. Growing up is part of life. That's what I think. And
Yes.
don't be afraid, of course, because if you have the knowledge, you just need the strategies. With
Mhm.
you have you give us that. So with our knowledge and your strategies, they are gonna be successful at all.
And with a lot of hard work.
Of course. And dedication, of course.
Yes, thank you very much, Yvonne, for accepting to record this interview. I'm quite sure that this interview will inspire and motivate those teachers out there who are watching this video to finally take the next step in their lives, certify their English level. Thank you very much, Yvonne. God bless you.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Have a nice day. Take care.